Notice that how, well, nearly all of the highest RSGS longest overtimes, apart from one, are all EU. One MENA team, but the rest are EU teams. NA sucks.
It is what it is. Look, international championships in esports.
You're looking at Polar, you're looking at Nex. These two, well, you got the freestyler, you got the undefeated at lands. These guys are ready.
Do they take this serious in your eyes? Is that your prediction? You have Harrisburg here.
I think I got Harrisburg here. This is honestly a coin flip. Who shows up today early on Saturday morning? Is it going to be Harrisburg? Is it going to be WVU? We're finding out right now, ladies and gentlemen. Boost on the Beach 2024 kicking off right now. So if we're seeing a defensive struggle here, that's because both of these teams are top tier. They're not going to want to give up any ground whatsoever, and a goal even much less.
Nex already showing off those mechanics here from basically his own side. Shot taken. Ticarel followed up by Nex. Nex set it up, took it all the way down the pitch. And then he also finished it as Polar was able to cause some chaos and Ticarel with the assist. Yeah. And I talked to Don before this in an interview with West Virginia that I had, and Don was saying that he's trying to develop as a player, and he's done just that with some RLCS experiences. But right now, you can tell the nerves getting to him a little bit. Next, that's his second goal of game number 1 in a 2-0 lead here for Harrisburg. Left watching it in the backtrack here too. Ticarel already on it, bumped off it. Polar shot taken, can't get to it. 3-0 Harrisburg.
Wow, let them cook.
I like the decision making. It's really been amping up for West Virginia. You see them playing more patient. You see them allowing the play to come to them to some degree. Now, you don't want to do that too often when you have Nex on the other side, but they have been making the right decisions to not catch themselves off guard. But right now, left on a platter. Polar will take that all day long. Back pass, but Ticarel was already there. He'll pop it high. Angel's up so quickly. Tries to get this extra touch, but it just kind of found its way to the back wall. Ticarel will do the rest with an extra demo to kill more time. Now it'll be Polar stepping up 5-0 from Harrisburg. I'm going to tell you, Xander, not what I expected, but I love to see it.
And we'll see if Harrisburg can get that spark here in game number 3 against West Virginia. But so far, a minute in a 0-0 score line. So seems as though both defenses have settled in.
Angel's going to have a tough time here. He's backwards. He's really in no man's land here. And it was all because Harrisburg put him in that spot. No discrediting Angel and what he's been able to accomplish. It just got to him a little bit with, he was able to bounce around. Nex is trying to continue that pressure as well. Almost had that shot, but Polar will clean it up 1-0 for Harrisburg. And justice is served, just like we saw in the last little bit. Harrisburg will be on top of game number 3. About a minute 30. Ticarel will fight Nex again. Shot, potential, the fake off the post. Polar will clean it up again. His second of the game, number 3, and 2-0 lead for Harrisburg. Was eventually shut down here from West Virginia as they settle. Angel B2'd by Nex here, thought he had a little bit more time. Now B2 it, the pass is good. The hat trick in the first couple of minutes for Polar. They're up 3-0. 1 minute left, West Virginia, you are tied. Got to move forward, but it's hard to do that when Polar is shielding you on that wall. You can't get anywhere. Now across the box though, Nex will handle it. Side wall he goes, done. Couldn't find Tool again. Polar now just killing time at this point. Shot taken, a little bit high, doesn't matter. Follow up from Nex, and that'll do it here, I believe. 4-0 now, barring a miracle here. Harrisburg has fought off that game number 2 victory from West Virginia. Fall Harrisburg University takes their first win of the day over West Virginia.
7 shots, 7 goals. You sounded like you were a little surprised when you saw that. Tell me about it coming into this, what your guys' mindset was.
I think like coming into it, our biggest thing was like we want to make sure we're playing as a team, because we played a lot of like high level like collegiate Rocket League now, and it seems that every time we like work as a team, have a structure, it seems to work out in our favor. Today it worked out in my favor. I'm just getting fed goals apparently. So.
And while they might be undefeated thus far, you could argue the difficulty of opponents has been rather polarizing. Syracuse narrowly skated their way out over Clemson in the last match that we had here on our main stage. Taking on the beast that is the Storm is a much different task. Just overtime is going on a lot longer than most people must have predicted. It's these long carries. They're going to take it to the back. Syracuse off the crossbar. It's Ticarel to finally put it down to an end.
We'll see if they keep it here in game number 2.
Harrisburg went nearly 8 minutes without getting a goal in game number 1. Syracuse held on for as long as they could. Now they're gonna have to do it in game number 2, and they're gonna get that first point almost immediately.
Nice and sunny outside here at Myrtle Beach. A beautiful day for some Rocket League to get on with some of these incredible matches. Of course, we're starting to see some smiles here from Harrisburg as they're getting prepped for this match. Ticarel and company looking to remain undefeated here as they no longer have that comfort blanket of groups. And it doesn't matter if you've remained undefeated thus far. A loss will eliminate you from contention.
Okay.
Buddy gonna follow it up, but easily handled by Ticarel. And now going the other way, Buddy gonna take out next as well. And Ticarel up 2-0 for Harrisburg.
Positioning, Ticarel has been the leader in assists for the team this week, and Buddy knows it. She attempts for the interrupt. Next up, walking down the midfield line of the net is wide open. That's a dead bolt center, and that's an extended lead. 2 more for Harrisburg. Corner Knight want to try to get to Buddy, but he's a little bit far behind. Ball stalling out in Harrisburg's half. Ticarel taking the draw, goes over 1, it goes over 2, and it's straight into the Saints' nets.
He's gonna send this one into the hands of Buddy and out of danger for Maryville.
Demolitions have really slowed down in this half of the game, but that's not a problem for Harrisburg at all. Look at the speed at which they followed up one after another. It was Polar to next, off the side, back to Polar, and neither Adam or Buddy were able to get a touch. Both these teams are playing so incredibly proactive and working together, not taking any chances, but Maryville are caught sleeping, and Ticarel bangs it in from midfield.
What a shot off the back wall from Polar, and the one tap from Ticarel right by the defense. We're spiking down. We're going to overtime, game 3.
And as we should be, the closest these two teams have been so far. It would be a shame for Harrisburg to really take this with a 3-0. Maryville final after fights, but Harrisburg have had enough. That's Polar putting it into the back, and they have booked their ticket to the grand finals.
Wow.
Hey, let's get this going. It all comes down to this. It's the moment we've been waiting for, with $1,500 for first place on the line and a chance to say that you're Boost on the Beach champion of 2024. It doesn't get much better than this. Harrisburg, can they get that start? They weren't able to find anything, so a hot start would be needed here, as Ticarel was able to get past one off the kickoff. Moves from Harrisburg. And now Polar takes a shot, a laser. Oh, it's off the corner of the post. And you felt like they really wanted that one, needed that one. This one will fall back down, though. Dangerous. Next shot taken. One is saved on. Oh, follow up. Oh, it hung there, but it does eventually break through. And Harrisburg says finally on the board 1-0 here in game 2.
They're not really pushing each other, and now you can have 0 boost and just look menacing. But now this is an actual menacing attack, but not gonna find the net either. Ball still center though. Polar gonna try and find a pass over 1. Right corner.
Oh.
Bang! Tie it up at 1 apiece.
Oh man.
But now we are dead even. Only 4 more possible games remaining. It's still 2-2.
Bowler off the kickoff, off the rip. Usually it's West Virginia that gets started early. This time Harrisburg said, we'll take a trick out of your handbook.
But now the clock will hit 0 and West Virginia move to match point. When West Virginia came into this event, had a fairly rough first round against this Harrisburg roster, and Boost on the Beach has delivered chaos, including this series. But as the clock slowly reaches 0, you'll see West Virginia slowly reach into the cash purse, and they're going to be taking home $3,000 and the grand trophy and the title to be called your Boost on the Beach 24 champions.
Congratulations, West Virginia, for your victory here on Goose on the Beach 24. Well-earned victory. Their focus pays off, and they can finally relax and say, we've done it.